Hello, fellow robots out there in internet land. I am Sobertron, and welcome to the next episode of my Let's Play series. So, in last episode, we made our villager trading hall, and it is pretty awesome. I have been doing a lot of work in here. You can see my levels. I'm at 150. I think I left... Hi, Pikoshi. I think I left my last episode off. I was below level 100, somewhere in the mid-90s, and I've been doing a lot of trading. So I've replaced 8 of the 9 masons over here, and now they only have granite or diorite trades. I wasn't lucky enough to get another double like that guy over there, but hopefully, eventually, we will get to that point, because I really do not want to trade andesite. I have converted all of these guys down, using converting them into zombies down there, and using weakness potions, so we've got some good trades. These are my main emerald makers right here. This wall over here, unchanged. I haven't done anything over here except convert a couple of these guys so I can get some better bookshelf trades to get books to unlock some more librarians, which I've been placing over here on this wall. And some of this has changed, some of it has not. I have replaced this guy, this guy, this guy, this guy, but I've got 3 flame trades right now, and I really don't need it. I was mostly looking at that first trade that they offered, so we might replace some of these guys soon. I have also gotten some good tool trades over here. So we had that guy before. Now we have 2 silk pick trades, an unbreaking 3 pick, and also an unbreaking 3 axe, which is awesome. Because that's less books I need to use over there. That's less levels I need to enchant. And I have finished off getting our last 2 farmers to get potatoes and carrots. Which we will be building a potato carrot farm somewhere over there in this episode, but we're not going to do that first. First things first, we need to build an automatic brewing station. Right now, I am relying solely on these 2 brewing stands, which I stole from Cham, to get my weakness potions. But I've only got 10 right now, and manually making these is a bit of a pain. I went over to a mushroom island that our base mate Cash had, and I stole some brown mushrooms to make some fermented spider eyes. It's a bit of a chore, but it's whatever. I need to do it. So I originally was planning on putting these brewing stations in here, but it would require me to put them right up against the wall, and because we're doing decorative things with depth, and it would require us to put blocks in here, I decided Cash would probably hit me a couple times for that, so we're going to just put it here. This is probably going to be temporary. I might move this to another building eventually, but I just want it close by right now. So I'm going to build the first of these automatic brewing stations. It's a really nice design by El Mango. It's 5 wide by 3 deep and 5 high. So I'll build the first one for you guys, show you how it works, and then eventually later on off camera I'll do the second one. We just want to get this going so we can do better conversion zombies down there. So let me do all this. I'll be back as soon as that first one's done. I'll show you how it works and show you how amazing it is, and then we'll move on to our next project of the day. So I was about to start work on our automatic brewificator system thing where it puts the stuff in and you get it back and stuff, yeah. But I realized I was pretty low on redstone. That's all I had in my redstone box. So I went over to the dig, where our guardian farm is, and I grabbed pretty much every piece of redstone ore I could find, and that's pretty much it. It's 26 stacks of redstone ore. There's a bit left over there. I kind of ran out of space in my inventory. But yeah, that's it. That's all we got left. I've messaged my fellow server mates and said, hey guys, I'm taking this for safekeeping. Let me know if you need some. And I'll probably won't give you any because I have a lot of plans for redstone and things. So this might indicate we need to do another dig. We need to do another dig in the near future. Lots of picks and things, which is great now that we have a villager trading hall where we can get lots of amazing picks. So I'm going to fortune all this amazingness up, and then I'll do the first little brewing thingy-mabob inside there, and I'll be back shortly. Yeah, hopefully I can get a decent amount of redstone blocks. I'm going to go for an inventory. Let's go for an inventory of redstone blocks. That sounds good. We'll see. We'll see what happens. So I decided just to go and make both of them at the same time. So this was El Mango's original design here, and I just kind of inverted it, so I don't know. It looks okay. It's probably going to end up moving at some point to a much fancier location, but being close to the villagers right now is kind of the priority. So it's really cool. It automatically just keeps on going until this single chest is full. This one I had some issues with doing stuff and things, and for some reason I had that comparator right there was backwards, but hey, I fixed it. I just looked over there, and it worked out fine. It worked out fine. But now we're getting all the splash potions of weakness that we need to get some better trades. Now that that is done, let's go and look at the second project of this episode. So, I placed a lot of dirt. I placed these kind of 4 streaks of dirt here. Each one is 2 stacks long, so 128 blocks from the center. And this is kind of like my measurement right now, my poor man's measurement for how far away automatic farms can be from my village. So I'll probably tear out some of this and just leave the last block there. And this is designed so that if I AFK in the middle of my pyramid, I want all these farms to be active. I want to make sure that I'm in a good location, everything's moving, everything's working fine. So that's why I did this. It's going to go away, but yeah, I just wanted to let you guys know that. What I'm thinking today is right where that little stone brick pillar is, we are going to dig a very, very deep hole to make an automatic carrot and potato farm. Right now, I have all those, those 4 farmers in there that I'm going to need to get some more golden carrots, and I have no crops for them. So I need to put some farms underground. I'm thinking maybe 2 or 3 of each crop type stacked on top of each other. But first and foremost, I probably need to clear out some of these trees. Yeah, that's a lot of trees. So I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get rid of that. I'll be back with you guys in a bit. Once I'm actually ready to start digging, because I'm not 100% sure where it's gonna go. I just know it's gonna go somewhere in this clearing here. But yeah, I'll be back shortly. Hopefully Cash logs in. She can give me a hand. She probably won't. Dang it, Cash. But I'll be back in a little bit, guys. So I've cleared out a nice big area over here, flattened it up a bit, did a bit more terraforming around here. Probably do some more later on, but this is good for what we need right now, because I'm going to need a 25 by 25 hole in the ground here. Not too sure how deep it's going to need to go. It all depends on how many layers I plan on putting in. But what we're going to do is, we're actually going to do a modified villager breeder minus the breeding. So right now, this is, in essence, a crop farm, because that farmer is trying to feed... He is feeding those 2 villagers. Why are you out, baby? Ugh. He's feeding those 2 guys in there. What we're going to do is we're going to interrupt that mechanic. We're going to place some hopper minecarts in there instead. The items are going to get thrown. They're instantly going to get sucked up so that the guy... There's only going to be one. The guy in the little chamber over there, he can never get food, but this guy's always trying to feed him, but he's never successful at it. But, there's always a but. Always a but. I realize that I need to probably store some of this stuff, and I still have not populated my storage room, which could end up very bad. I mean, this is here, we might as well use it. So I am going to populate this place up first. I've already started a little bit. I'm thinking ores over there, some other more valuable things. I'm thinking there's going to be an entire slice just for wood. And whatever I can't do, I'll just put some spacer blocks in there, like I did at the storage at spawn. I'm going to populate this, and then I'll be back. Hopefully, when I get back, I have a big hole in the ground, and we can get started on the crop farms. Many hours and many, many picks later, I have a nice hole down to bedrock, and I've built the first level of this farm. It actually didn't take me all that long to dig. I just kind of got into a groove. What took me a long time was I found 2 cave systems that I wanted to light up, because especially this one. This one goes right under our base, and it's still not done. I just couldn't do any more torch placement. So what we're going to do is, it's the exact same size as our villager breeder right now. I'm going to hopefully lower down a farmer, and we have the same setup that I have over at the creeper coaster. They should hopefully pop right off and fall straight down into that water block. I haven't planted anything yet, though, because I'm concerned about this guy having potentially carrots in his inventory. So I want to see if he plants anything first, and then hopefully I can intercept that and get this first layer to be potatoes. And we are going to do actually 8 layers of this. We'll have 4 potato and 4 carrots, and there's still a lot of space up top, but I'll get to that later on. I have routed the tracks to just come right from our villager trading hall down the path, and hopefully it all works out. Cash has been online, though, a lot, and she has started building a little structure around our breeder just to make things look a little bit better, and it's looking pretty good. Generally speaking, diorite is a blah block, in my opinion, but the polished one is looking pretty good over here. So now, let's try this out. Hopefully it all works out, and hopefully we can get there in time, so let's just call the guy up. Cool, send him right away. Bye, guy. See you in a minute. And now let's try to beat him there. I hope it works. I have not tested this in any way, shape, or form. So hopefully it all works out. He should be popping out of this hole any second now. I feel like Jeopardy music playing in my head. There it goes. I'm really concerned about that right there. I don't want him to go anywhere but straight down. Good. Don't die. And he died. Yep, he died. Let me do a bit more of a shoot, and hopefully we can fix this in a second. So we've got another villager underway. He should be here any second. I did a little glass shoot all the way down to that water block, and hopefully now he doesn't go splat instantly. Like I'm about to do. Ugh. Okay, there we go. Ooh, scary. Okay, he should make it. Yep. Okay, cool. Now he should be. He's encased in glass right now. Let me let this guy out. Let me get rid of that water. Now, there we go. Farmer. Farmer acquired. Cool. Now, I'm probably going to stand here for a little bit, see if he plants anything. Hopefully he doesn't, and then I'll throw some potatoes that I left up there down. And, yeah, hopefully it all works out. Now I have to do this 7 more times. This is going to be great. It's going to be fun. Very, very grindy work. Yeah, I'll be back once all 4 of these are done, and I'll throw in the other guys later on, because I don't want any of those guys ending up as, like, the catchers for the crops who aren't going to be catching them. I don't want them to turn into farmers. So I will be back not shortly, in several hours, once all this is complete. So I finished up all 8 layers of the crop farm, and I just did an hour-long AFK session, and now we're going to go check on the results, and hopefully I don't die falling down this hole. You can see there's still a ton of space for my... Yeah. I died. That's sad. That's really, really sad. At least I'm close. I'll be right back. One of many backup elytra acquired, and let's not do that again. That was 150 something levels I just lost, and that's gonna make me very, very sad in the near future. Let's grab all of our stuff. Okay, so just over an hour now that I died a horrible, horrible death. Okay. Okay, that's interesting. I thought I would have less potatoes because those were kind of further away from me while I was AFKing. But hey, that's some good start. Maybe I'll have to play with some setups and things on the farm itself. Maybe reduce the potato layer, add a carrot. Who knows? We'll figure all that later on. Let me re-equip my stuff. Actually, let me keep these ones on. Okay. So now, jeez, that was not expected. But now, we still have all this room, and I wasn't planning on doing this initially, but now that we have this space, we're going to do it. We are going to do a pumpkin melon farm up here, because our farmers up top should get both a pumpkin and melon slice trade once we unlock them. So we're going to do a small-ish 4 layer pumpkin melon farm. We'll see. I have to look up a design. I'm not sure what I'm going to go with right now, but it's definitely going to go right here. And then we have to wire up a whole bunch of craziness with some bubble vaders and things to put them in chests and craziness. So let me get this done. Let me try to route some things up top, and I will be back with you once all that's done and once I stop crying from all those lost levels. So I have finished up our pumpkin and melon farm, which means our little farming super chunk thing is nearly done. I mean, it's functional. It's not 100% complete yet, but we'll get there. We will soon get there. So I've taken Ilmango's design and modified it a bit. This is his, I think, 114 design that uses the note blocks on top of the pistons. All I did was I placed another layer of blocks, in this case iron, because we have tons of it. I've taken iron blocks, put them over the top of those note blocks. That way, when the pistons fire, you don't hear any of the noise. So what this does is, this is our unloader over here. The minecart will unload its things, it'll go up the bubble vader, and then it'll come out on top, and then it'll zigzag down all the rows. So it eventually gets back right here, and it unloads itself again. So this is what we have from half an hour of AFKing here. I just wanted to do a quick test just to see how rates were looking. And The melon slices is a bit of concern. That will quickly fill up any kind of bulk storage system that we have. You know, while we're here, let's check out these potatoes and carrots, because they've been running for a while too. So, yeah, I still can't figure out why I'm getting so many more potatoes, so we might figure out a way to change one of these potatoes into a carrot, but that's for a later date when I have some more time. What we need to do next is we need to do some storage. And because of those melon slices, I think I'm going to install that kind of shulker crafting station that I have at spawn for the bone meal and do the same thing for the melons, which is actually how the original design came about. We needed it for melons and old server we played on, so I'm going to do that probably right in the middle. We might store potatoes, carrots on this side of the building, and then pumpkins over here, and maybe some overflow for any melon slices that can't get into that system without a shulkers or something. I might build this up a couple levels and do some kind of initial building design here, but I probably won't get to the actual building today. I might actually just do that in between episodes. Give me a little bit more time to play with things. But yeah, I will be back once I've got the sorting system all done, and I can show you guys how it looks. So as you can see, guys, I have been very, very busy doing this storage system for all of our crops and our melons and pumpkins and amazingness. So let me explain a little bit on what we got going down right now. So we've got 4 kind of modules in here. This first one's carrots. Then we got potatoes. We've got pumpkins over here, and then this slice over here is for our overflow of our melon slices. So our melon slices right now are ending up in that shulker right there. The filter itself is actually right there. I ran into an issue with that redstone block. I couldn't figure out why things weren't working, and then I realized, oh, that redstone block is preventing hoppers from doing their thing, and crazy redstone magic isn't happening, and I need the redstone magic to happen, so I had to move it. We might have to actually add in an additional filter for the melon slices, probably there, because some melon slices are still making their way into this chest over here. But yeah, this hi hole, hi, I can't get out. Let me break a block and do that. There we go. I need to do a few more things in here, but we're gonna do that in between episodes. I do want to do an on-off switch right here for our pumpkin melon farm. That way, in the event we run out of shulkers up there, I can just boop, flip a button and it's done. It shuts all that off. We'll still get potatoes and carrots, but I'm not as concerned about that. I'm really just concerned about those melon slices up top. As you can see, this building is very airy. Let's call it that. It's very airy, very open. I'm going to do some stuff off camera. Make a nice little building for this, play with some designs. It might be done by next episode, might not be. We'll see what happens. There's a lot of things to consider. Cash still isn't done with that other building over there, and she's kind of the design guru for us. I build the stuff, she just makes it pretty. But that's all I got for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. I know I really needed this. I need to go up top now and unlock some more farmers. Probably do a little bit more switching them out with a couple lava buckets, if you know what I mean, huh? Yeah, lava buckets. But until next time, guys, you have a good one.